Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday. Happy Christmas week Monday. I will have a video in about an hour or so coming out on my channel that I'm recording regarding a preview of this year's Christmas deals and a reminder of what last year's deals look like, because I have been receiving that same question a ton behind the scenes via the Line app, Twitter, text messages, etc. So we got the 2015 champions returning to the contest. We're diving back into the dungeons. I called that. Of course, a broken clock is wrong twice a day. And a Tier 5 Catalyst Fragment Pack is available to those of you who are uncollected. So this is interesting because we have this opportunity on the heels of the Greater Gifting event, really during the Greater Gifting event, and it's possible to get up to 45,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments per crystal. I know because several of you have sent me screenshots where you have opened a fully formed Tier 5 Basic in one of these, as well as a fully formed 6-star featured crystal, 15,000 6-star shards to be exact, or maybe you're like me and actually opened a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha from one of these. Either way, we have a Greater Champion boost, a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha, and 15,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments. Now, let me be clear. This is not a bad deal. This is not the greatest deal we've ever seen, but for a non-special holiday, this is way better than we have seen in the past, when you should consider the fact that in the past we have seen I would say about 4,500 Tier 5 Basic for $50. The best we've seen is about 9,000. So really, when you consider that, 15,000 for a Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragment opportunity for a limit of 3, which means you get a fully formed Tier 5 Basic guaranteed for $150, which, given is a crazy high amount of money. I want to throw that out there. It's a lot less than quite a few of you are spending on Greater Gifting Crystals, because you're sending me hundreds and hundreds of those to commentate, but still $150, that would be, 15 Greater Gifting Crystals? But are you going to get a fully formed Tier 5 Basic guaranteed and 3 Tier 2 Alpha, as well as some helpful boosts, and let's not forget a underwhelming amount of gold? The gold you'll probably do way better. In fact, you're guaranteed to do way better in gold out of 15 Greater Gifting Crystals than this. But everything else, probably not. Yeah, you'll get some 6-star shards. Yeah, you might get like a 4 or 5-star Wang. But is your value for your money going to be better for this than it is for Greater Gifting Crystals? I think so. I think for the guaranteed takeaway. Keep in mind, if you add in these 3 Tier 2 Alpha with the 2 additional free Tier 2 Alpha you get for being Cavalier, for those of you who are watching this who are Cavalier, you're going to get 5 Tier 2 Alpha as a bonus. That's before considering any bonus Tier 2 Alpha from the special anniversary calendar, which gave you half of a Tier 2 Alpha, or 18,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst Fragments. And it's not even considering the Tier 2 Alpha you're getting from, say, the Alliance Quest rewards that just got completed in the latest week of Alliance Quest, or for that matter, the bonus Tier 2 Alpha shards from gifting milestones. So, I'm going to be honest. You might be watching this and think that I've suddenly gotten soft because Prof usually rips these Tier 5 Catalyst Fragment packs, but I'm not here to rip it today. Looking at the past of what we've seen from this versus this is the best we've seen for Tier 5 Basic. This was once upon a time, as in like earlier in 2019, not that far ago. This was the gold standard for an Odin for $100 for twice as much. So I'm going to give this a 89%. It's just under an A. I'm going to give this a B+. This gets the Prof Hoff stamp of approval. This is definitely cash and not trash, which is a rarity for these Tier 5 Catalyst Fragment packs. And I remind you, if you're looking like me to sometime soon take your next 5-star to rank 5, you need 6 Tier 2 Alpha, assuming that 5-star is already at rank 4. And if you buy this 3 times, plus you get the 2 bonus Tier 2 Alpha, you'll have enough Tier 2 Alpha, assuming you've got 0 in your inventory, which I would say it's a pretty reasonable guess to assume that most people who are Cavalier or even uncollected have at least 1 already in their inventory. If you are close to forming a Tier 5 Basic, or you just need a Tier 2 Alpha, this is not the best Tier 2 Alpha we have seen by any means. We're actually used to seeing the best of those deals be about half this price, but this isn't about Tier 2 Alpha, it's about Tier 5 Catalyst Fragments, and in that regard, This is the best we've seen. So I'm going to buy at least one of these. I will be fully, shall we say, I will fully disclose that purchase on air. I'm not going to be like, hey, this is terrible, then get it, because I don't usually do that anyway. But hey, if I approve it, that also means I'm buying it. Remember, I want this company to succeed. I want there to be pro player offers that benefit the player but also benefit Kabam so they make money, but the players progress well. And today is exactly the kind of offer that I wait to get excited about because there is no risk. You're not opening any crystals. You're not depending on any RNG. You're just taking advantage of a guaranteed amount of Tier 5 Basic, a guaranteed amount of Tier 2 Alpha, a guaranteed amount of Greater Champion Boost, and a small, very small amount of gold. If there's one major critique for this, they should at least double the gold to 500,000, but I guess they're trying to reserve that for the Greater Gifting Crystals since you do get much better gold ratios in those. Shoot, even the lesser Gifting Crystals, I've seen up to 1,000,000 gold in those, which is really, really impressive. All right, YouTube, 89% B+, almost an A. If you want to compare that to maybe what you'd spend on Christmas in just a couple of days, be on the lookout on my channel in about an hour for that video to drop. It's a busy day, even though I'm on vacation in Texas. My portable mic is working. Some of you say you actually think this sounds better than my normal studio, which is hilarious because that mic cost $150, and this thing costs like $15. You just never know what you're going to get when you pay for something, do you, YouTube? Happy Christmas week. Merry Christmas week. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. I'm pumped to get this purchase. I'm pumped to put this on YouTube. Thank you, Kabam, for giving us a fair deal to kick off Dungeon Week.